just had a lecture on CV design. Next up, another meeting about my dissertation. And the meeting is done. Now to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. I just created this physical calendar directly above my monitor. Here is my next deadline, and we have this one. No slacking. That's the end of the first mindfulness lesson. One of the exercises she got us to do was hold a chocolate. So first we held it in our hand, and just to look at it. So I'm staring at this chocolate and I'm like turning it in the light, like just holding it in the palm of my hand and like turning it around and using the reflection, like the specular highlight on the chocolate to see like there were points where it was shiny and there was points where it was matte. There were little bumps in it. It wasn't a perfect circle. It was sort of like one of those like a chocolate Smartie kind of. And it had like all these weird crevices and different things that you wouldn't normally notice. And then she got us to put it in our mouth without eating it, and we just held it on our tongue, and so it was slowly melting, and you could feel it just changing from this hard round chocolate into this goo. And then as you tried to move it around inside your mouth, it was really a weird experience. And I was tasting all these things in the chocolate that I hadn't noticed before. Different points where it was bitter and salty, and there were hints of licorice. But now it's lunchtime. I'm gonna grab some food. I'm gonna take it back into uni and do hopefully a bit of programming while eating my lunch mindfully. You weren't just gonna watch me program, were you? One thing I did do is I've been organising all the footage. I had a lot of stuff kicking around on hard drives going back to 2011, 2010, just sitting there rotting. So I dug some of it out.
It's like the only mildly interesting part of this is the part where I'm actually chopping the wood, but because it's a time lapse, all you see is me with the axe stuck in the piece of wood and standing around looking at the wood while it's not breaking.
I'm an idiot. Sometimes. And I obviously do not know what I'm doing with cameras. Oh, and there's even some amazing footage of me and the guys. Shuffle along.
Your typical session with the boys of drinking is much like a porno. You start off at cause. That's the beginning. That's the story. You know. That's where you're like, oh, you know, I've been lonely since then. Oh. Then you do this. This is the main bit. It's all good. You're enjoying it. Look at the scenery.
And I'm a starfish.
He's a starfish.
Also, apparently the YouTube algorithm bumps up videos that are over 10 minutes, but
I don't have time for that. Look, we're at 5 minutes. 5 minutes here, plus this. What do I do for another 10 minutes?
Oh, I creep